need to undo that. No! Bring me up from the floor. Not move my room entirely. Hi! Hello everyone! It is time. It's time for Fanart Friday. I'm so excited! I forgot to announce this on my Twitter or X or whatever it's called, but I forgot to announce it because I was so busy. I completely forgot. But that's okay. It's time to draw. So, let's get started. Alright. So let's start with a little lo-fi in the back. There we go. Okay. So, last where we left off, we were just handling colors and such. This was what we had. This was like the colors and the sketch. But we didn't have like too much going for us. We made it for all three of her forms. Hey, wait a minute. That's not the wavy hair buns twins. I wanted to go with something simple for tonight. Something simple and something easy. But this was all that we had done last stream. And I did the line work. Sigh. Nah. But anyhow. Hello there, Atlas Cake. Thank you for joining the stream. Sorry, I tried to be polite but can't hold it and it's okay. How's the audio? I did some testing with the audio and everything seemed to be good in my tests. So, how is it on your end? It should be good, right? But audio is great. Good, good. Okay. So, I almost forgot the mouth on this one. Probably the best I've heard it from your stream. Good, good. So, we only have this to do, like... Oh, wait, no, not that one. This one. We have this one to fix, like, her mouth. And we should also do the coloring. I did this off camera. But I also did the background as well. Let me zoom out a bit more. There we go. So this is the background we're going to be working with. I'm going to be using this same background for her sister. You forgot to draw my space buns and you colored me wrong. I promise I will draw you one day, that's for sure. But yeah, this is the background we're working with. No, not that face. No, no, please. But yeah, this is the background we're working with. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this background for when we draw her sister Kitana. That won't be now. That will be a little later on because I said in my previous 2 streams we're going to be drawing Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate. So what we're going to do now is we're going to... That's not what I wanted to do. But what we're going to do is we're going to fix the mouth, or at least add it. So, Shadow the Hedgehog Fanart. Not Shadow the Hedgehog, but if anybody does want me to draw Shadow the Hedgehog, you guys can give suggestions when my Discord server is open. It's almost done, and I'm... It's almost done. And I'm ready to open it, like not right now, but it's almost done. It just needs a few more things. And also it needs a few more emotes. But let's find... Alright, let me lower this down some more. There we go. You owe the squad 4 free orc drawings, by the way. Like, for real. I thought you guys were joking about Okay. Alright, I will make some orc drawings, but not... I will make some orc drawings, but not now, since it's Fanart Friday, but we were always serious, Gosh. I will make the drawings when I do like a normal drawing stream, not ones for Friday. I'm thinking of most likely doing another art stream on Sunday? I'm thinking about it. Because tomorrow I do want to play a game. I don't know yet. I'm thinking either The Walking Dead or Baldur's Gate. Still thinking about it. But without further ado, let's go. And I did some settings in chat so that you guys can look nice and pretty. So that everybody can see your beautiful faces. So let's go. Alright, there we go. I didn't get any snacks, but that's alright. I'll get snacks later. Alright, let's do this. And when my server is open, like I said, you guys are free to give suggestions once the artwork is over. I don't want to throw myself into too much artwork because the fact that like I want to make a lovely fan art for you guys of your favorite characters, but also to help out anybody who needs it regarding like any tutorials and stuff like that they want to learn from me, so on and so forth. So I feel like her mouth in this way would be kind of a challenge to make, considering the fact that a little bit of spoilers for this game. It is coming out pretty soon, but a little bit of spoilers. Her mouth is incredibly different here from how it was in the previous games because it opens incredibly wide, kind of like Predator's mouth, if you guys know about the movie. But it opens incredibly wide. And you guys can also Google it if you want. Because a lot of people were complaining about it. I personally don't mind it because Mileena's character always has been like this. That she's always had this monstrous sort of mouth. It's a part of her character, so. And I'm glad what they're doing with the new game. A lot of people don't seem to like it. Others do, others don't. I personally do like it. We get to see a lot of good characters. Back from like the 3D era. FNAF reference. Oh my god. If I was able to have a soundboard on YouTube, I feel like it would have been perfect timing to just use that Mark sound effect. Is that the Buddha 87? I feel like that would have been perfect. I have to figure that out actually. I would love to use that on YouTube. Just have to do some more testing and tweaking and changes, so. You gotta add a little bit of extra teeth. Okay, so that is all of the teeth. Yep, that's all of her teeth. Alright, so let's zoom out. And then let's zoom out here. Alright, it's perfect. So now, let's see the other one. I feel like what this one is missing is just like the little lines on her face. Because I wanted to stream earlier, but I was just like, let me just make some things perfect first before we stream. Because I don't want to, air quote, jump in and not fulfill my promise to you guys that I was gonna do this off camera. I'm doing it on the wrong layer. Good. All right, so now it's time for the highlights. It's gonna be just some simple highlights, nothing too complex. There's a lot of people that add like sparkles and stuff, but since her eyes in this are so small and they're like this, they're like so small and squinted, it's hard to like make all those sparkles and such. So I'm just gonna add little highlights here. Give her the Asian baby gangster thick falsy. You want me to give her like the really big sort of false lashes? Because she already has like really big lashes already. Yeah, girl. Yeah, she already has really big lashes already, so. And the bad and bougie nails, so. I would love to give her nails because I think she in game has like these really long sort of nails. Not how mine's are, which they're like, I would say they're like decently short and also purple. Milk inspired nails. Those aren't nails, those are claws. They're technically claws, but still. I also added the little spider thing that she has. This thing right here. I looked up so many references and I was just like, what is this thing? So I looked at like the trailers there. For real. Milk brand at Sephora. A milk brand. Oh my gosh. I've never been to Sephora before. I've never been to one of those stores. You know it though? I do not. Like the marketing is wonderfully minimalistic. No. And I've never been to a Sephora either. No way, I have not. Like I only use one makeup brand and it's e.l.f. I've always used e.l.f. all my life. But you've seen the stores, right? Yeah, I've seen them, but I've never gone into one. So I know they exist, but I've never like stepped into one. I don't think we need to add anything else. Now we're good here. Okay. Now it's time for the coloring. That makes sense, yeah. Oh, I get it, because you're an elf and using other makeup products for humans. I mean, as an elf, I can use like different types of makeup products. It's perfectly fine. It's just the one that I've always used. Plus, it's the one that's technically most common for elves too. It was unexpected when, sorry for exposing your weakness, my I can use other makeup as well, not just e.l.f. But yeah, that's one of the most common brands that we have. I have tried CoverGirl makeup. Like I have tried it just once, but it's okay. You don't have to lie. As a friend, I'm protecting. I have tried CoverGirl makeup. I didn't like it as much, so. Alright, now time for the color. Alright, now let's start coloring her skin. The face is going to be one of the more challenging bits, considering the fact that we have to change it a couple of times. Drugstore brands can make skin breakout. I mean, that is true. It depends. In all honesty, it does depend. She got the Bratz lips. Yep, she needed those Bratz lips. So I was just like, she needed them. And I added her little weapon as well. There's gonna be like small spaces where it's gonna be hard, but there we go. No, smaller. There we go. I'm gonna most likely, in this instance, avoid the eyes, considering the fact that the eyes, we have to change them from her normal human eyes to her alternate eyes. So I'm going to just mostly right now focus on the skin. One thing I like to do when I draw, some artists I have seen that they like to mash everything up together, but what I personally like to do is I like to put the layers separate so that, oh, my nose itches, so that it's not like a chaotic mess. I personally enjoy it better that way, but that's how I love to color. Some people, yeah, they like to put everything together and they like to just see the process through and through, but I like to take it one step at a time when it comes to my art. Even if the process is slow, I don't mind. It's worth it in the end. Because you get to see the artwork come together and it's beautiful. What I also love is I also love to use the airbrush sometimes when it comes to like shading and such. It works super well when it comes to the soft sort of shading. And I don't know how people, they can't use a clipping layer until the end. I have to. It is mandatory. But what I like to use in Medibang is I like to go with the airbrush and also the pencil. I also like, for her sort of skin tone, I like to make it slightly darker or go with like maybe the multiply layer. If it's too hard to see, I will go over it so that it's much better. Because we're just going to start with the little bits for now. So it is going to be pretty hard to see at the start. Let's fix that. Hold on. I'm going to clear that. Can I clear it? Yes, I can. There we go. In this case, we're just going to do multiply and lower down the opacity so that it's not too harsh. That's what I personally like to do. Another thing I like to do is that I like to stand back and just look at my artwork from a far distance. Right now I'm not going to do that, but I just stand back and look at the artwork for just a little bit and just be like, do I like where this is going or not? Because I actually learned that from, what is it? From one of my old art classes, that it's best to do that, to not just stare at the artwork directly and just take a moment and to just step back and realize, could I have done this better or this better? itches again. Now that I realize I should have gone with the ponytail today. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. I feel like a ponytail will be very fitting because she has a ponytail, so it makes sense. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something here. I feel like this is supposed to be a strap. So I forgot. Hold on. I can't believe I forgot. It's okay. Because I looked at the reference image more, and this was definitely a strap. I completely forgot. Alright, back to the other one. I'm still trying to figure out how to make these, like, where I could make these into posters for you guys. Also, keychains. I have to figure out how to make it into a keychain. Because I think it would be best to have this as a keychain too. I think it'll be cute. Alright, now let's go back. I still want to make a fan merch. I'm too scared to experiment. I can always help you with like ideas and what to experiment with, because I know what I would want merch wise. I just have to see how it'll look. But I can always help you like with ideas and such to see what you would like and what could be scrapped. I think a little chibi keychain would be nice. Like a nice little chibi keychain. I'm using the wrong brush. There we go. A chibi keychain along with... that'd be nice, thanks. Yeah, of course. A keychain, and also I've seen this done with larger VTubers, that there's also posters of like their favorite sort of artwork. Oh, you know what would be cute? If we send an image of our chibi models and it gets turned into a plushie. That's so cute! That would be adorable! Oh my god, I can't imagine that. That would be so cute. I showed my chibi model to a friend of mine, and he was just like, that would be so cute as a chibi. I had the same thought, and when he said that, I was just like, are you serious? He's just like, yeah, that as a chibi would be adorable. Like, it's just so small, and it could fit anywhere because it's so small. And then I showed it to my other friend, and she said, oh, that's so cute. And then someone else came into like our VC, and he looked at it and said, if you make that into a plushie, I'm gonna throw it. And I was just like, you're not gonna throw me. You're not gonna throw my plushie self. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw the plushie. What did I do? And I just went quiet for a good minute. I was just like, I'm not gonna be thrown as a plushie. I don't wanna. But that would be so cute. It would just depend as well. Cause some companies, they won't do certain types of designs. Anguish. Some companies won't do certain designs, considering it could be one, too complex, or two, just because they don't want to. I've seen like stories around where people wanted a plushie done, but they didn't want to do it. They didn't give the name of the company for like respectful reasons plus privacy. But I have heard stories that it depends on the design. For stuff like What are those things called? Oh, I think U-tunes? I think that's what it's called. Those, I've seen the designs of those. A lot of those are really cute. I've also made like a little custom Funko Pop design of what it would look like as a Funko Pop. And if I'm able to find that, I will gladly show you guys. Because I think a little Funko Pop would be adorable. I should make another layer that is just like this, but also with her makeup, because this is going to be the only one that has her makeup. Alright, so let's take a look at it. So far, so good. Ah, crap. I did not mean to do that. What have I done? There we go. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Alright, let's continue. Okay. My tablet almost fell. Okay. Let's take a step back and look at it. I feel like the face needs a little bit more shading. Then we'll move on to the makeup. See if anything else is left before we move on to like some more shading. I hope you guys are enjoying the lo-fi in the back too. I love picking calm music when I draw. Here we go. Alright. Let's see what's left. Oh, it's just a bit of her feet that's left. Hello. Oh, hi there, Axel. Hi. Hello. Oh, I love the new hair. Oh, thank you. I decided to put my hair up into pigtails. And now I've realized I should have put it in a ponytail. Because she has a ponytail. But it's okay. But hi. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. We're in the coloring stage right now. The coloring and shading stage. So, oh, I think I have to sneeze. Oh my gosh. I thought I had to sneeze. Oh wait, yes I do. Oh, excuse me. Your drawing is coming nicely. Oh, thank you so much. I did some stuff off camera that I can show you real quick. Bless you. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. Okay, so here is what we have for Mileena. We're gonna add some more shading and we're gonna make a little bit of changes like her eyes and stuff like that. But I also did the background. Too much feet in the street. Beware of too much feet. I love how you say too much feet and it's literally just a bit of her foot just poking out of her shoe. But this is what we have. We have the background. We have like the background done. And I'm gonna be reusing this same background for when we make her sister, like I said. When we make Katana, I will be using that, but in a blue shade instead. You got my skin tone wrong, but it's okay. Oh my goodness. But I think this portion of the shading is done, so we can add some more shading. What I like to do is I like to add a lot of layers when it comes to stuff like this. I don't like to be too heavy-handed, but I do like adding multiple layers in my art. It just gives more organization and more freedom, which I really enjoy. Also, like, some people prefer cell shading. I prefer softer shading because of the fact that it gives more of a painterly look. I do traditional art as well. I've done like marker drawings, watercolor, alcohol markers. I've done a lot of traditional art. What I haven't done is oil painting. What else? Oil painting. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, now back to painting her foot, or the little bit of her foot that's peeking out. And now for the little bit of her ear. I feel like we should just go with a bit of a darker skin tone for the inside of the ear. No, you can't see that. A little darker. There we go. That's better. Alright, that's better. Oh, are you sick? Oh no, this happens when I sneeze. I stay like this, like a sniffling mess for the next 10 minutes. But I'm not sick. This always happens when I sneeze. It'll go away eventually. Alright. Oh, okay. I thought it was secret allergies. Oh, no, no, no. Anytime I sneeze, I'll just stay like that for the next 10 minutes or so. But it's okay. I'm not sick. Let's add some blush now. Yeah, let's add some blush. Thank you for the concern though, but I'll be fine in a little bit. No. Let's try again. No. All Alright, let's lower down the opacity here. And just move it up a little bit. I like adding this to my drawings because of the fact that it adds some warmth to the drawing. It makes it feel alive almost. Some people do this as well, but it gets... They do it way, like... What's the word? They're very heavy-handed when it comes to the blush. Like, I see people, they have the blush and it's like this. It's very heavy-handed and I don't like that. It has to be very soft and subtle. Kind of like that. Yeah, very soft and subtle. Alright, now let's add it to her ear. Yeah, let's add it to her ear, and then we're going to do some more blushing, but her nose will be a different opacity. Soft and Quiet, the worst movie ever. I don't know if I'm asked before, but are you planning to get MK1? I definitely am. Not at launch, but I definitely plan to get MK1. I am very, very hyped for that game. It is amazing. There will be religious music played when Reptile and Rain fight and MK1. Wait, really? Oh, they're making a lot of changes, aren't they? But yeah, I do plan on getting MK1. I don't know if I should stream it considering the fact that there's so many characters that I want to play. There's Nitara, who there was a trailer that just came out for her. There's Asha, there's Kitana, Mileena. I don't know who to play as, and Melina's my main. I love her so much, but I see a lot of new ones, not new ones, returning ones, and I'm just like, what do I do? And just literally when I saw that Nitara was coming back, I was sitting at my desk like this. What do I do? Because I love to play as her in the older games, and she looks amazing. She looks really good in the new one. And Ashra too, they both look amazing. Maybe play the story since you will probably use all the characters there. That's true. I don't want to have spoilers yet for the story. But a little bit of spoilers. I don't know if anybody in chat has seen this, but when it comes to, what is it? Sindel, like when she was announced, her x-ray, I will always call it an x-ray because of the fact that that's what it's been officially called since MK9. So that, when I saw hers, I literally gasped for air. It was brutal. It was brutal. Just like, oh my, I'm not going to show it on stream because of the fact that I will get age restricted and I don't want that to happen. So you guys can see it, but it is brutal. And that's saying a lot considering the fact that the game is brutal in general. Also, hello Carbon Hippo. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining the stream. What's going on with the shading on her nose? What is happening? Something happening with the shading on her nose. What is happening? Oh wait, I think I know what's happening. Wait, but I put it on a clipping mask. I think I need to put everything together first. Yeah, I need to put everything together first. Because there was something that happened on her nose. I have no idea what, but it won't let me shade on her nose. It did earlier, but not now. Alright, let's merge some of these layers to see if if it's just a me thing, or I could be having a little bit of issues with her nose. I'm so confused. Why is it not letting me shade her nose? Yeah, it's letting me shade everywhere else minus her nose. That's so confused. I'm so confused. Or did I do something? I think I might have done something. Okay, that's better. I did something on accident. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I was really lost for a second. I was just like, wait a second, why can't I do any layer mishap? Oh no, it was a button mishap. But yeah, I fixed it. For some reason, it wouldn't let me shade her nose at all. Well, I got it fixed. Yeah, I accidentally pressed something and it didn't let me shade her nose. As weird as that was. Let's make it a little smaller. There we go. We're gonna add little highlights to the warmth. You can't even say that. Less than that. There we go. Alright, that's much better. I was really concerned. I was just like, wait, why can't I do anything with her nose? But that's better. Alright, now let's put the pieces down. Alright, now let's add some more warmth on her nose. And let's use the Gaussian blur. But yeah, overall, I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to just play the game. Again, I won't get it at launch because of the fact that if I was to get it at launch, I feel like the servers and stuff are just going to be over flooded with so many people, like so many old fans and new fans. Because I think a majority of the fans that had come in had arrived from the Combat Pack 1 that's coming out, which, a little bit of spoilers, I did see it, but it was Omni-Man and Homelander. Yeah, I probably won't get it at launch, I'll just wait a bit. Yeah, same here. I was so surprised seeing the Combat Pack, where it was Homelander and Omni-Man. I loved it. Should I put it to the center? I think it's good. Yeah. I think it looks good, yeah. They wanted to put two Supermans basically that can unalive. Homelander memes are so I know. There's like some that are funny and others that are just like, huh? What? I know that he's from The Boys. I did watch a little bit of The Boys, but I have not finished. I really want to, but I haven't finished it yet. So, when is the Deep going to be added? Wait, huh? I don't think they would add his character. He's not popular enough, plus his character, from what I heard, has some controversy. I haven't seen what the controversy is, but I've only seen it on TikTok. The Deep is the cringy water guy. Yeah, I know. I've seen a bunch of memes about him on TikTok and such. But people love Homelander, especially that trending sound on TikTok that's been going on. Like, Ashley, look at me. That. I've been seeing that everywhere. And I can't listen to the actual song without thinking that. Just like Homelander's words. Just saying that. And I'm just like, oh, come on. Homelander milk TikTok. Oh my goodness, a Homelander milk TikTok. That would honestly, like, I mean, it can be done with the sound. Just milk screaming into the during the TikTok, being like, "Look at me." But that's enough of that. I'm having too much fun with this. Alright, now let's add the highlights. No, let's fix that. There we go. That's one of the highlights. So now we need to add it onto her shoulder. How long have I been streaming for? Okay. Alright, so that's the little highlights on her skin. So now that that's done, we're going to be able to add the makeup along with some more blush, because I think she needs a little bit more blush like on the side of her face. Let's add that first. Not like a heavy blush, but just very soft and subtle. I almost put it on the wrong layer. Here we go. Alright. So that is the blush. We will fix that. Let's just add a Gaussian blur. But it would be... It should be more than that. Think like... maybe like 12? 12 is good, yeah. So we're gonna lower it. Yeah, that's better. Yep, much better. Okay. So now let's add a highlight on her cheek. Right here. Here we go. I messed up on that, didn't I? There we go. Okay. It's a little highlight on her face. So now we can work on her makeup. So her makeup, from what I have seen, it is very dark, sort of, not really heavy, but it's really dark sort of makeup around her eyes, and like a deep pinkish red on her lips. So we're going to add that now to give her some nice makeup. So the way I like to draw makeup is basically like, I start with the base like this. And what I do after is to lower down the opacity just a little bit. If it's something like this, then go with the airbrush and just fan it out almost. With this case, it's almost like a smoky eye. There we go. We're gonna lower it down a little bit more so it's not too heavy. There we go. But I feel like a little bit of the skin is, it's not colored in, so. Should be good now. There we go. Okay. So this is what I like to do. Like, we'll just lower it down some more. Then we're gonna add another clippy mask so that it's a bit darker. Right here. Like right around the corners. So I'm gonna lower down the opacity again. Just like that. And where is it? There we go. It's gonna be a little bit of a less of a Gaussian blur, like not that harsh, but I would say like right around here is good. Doesn't look that much of a difference, but it is subtle once you see it. So now what we're going to put is we're going to add the pink that is in our like color study. The color study is right here, so we're gonna add this pink. And let's go up and make another one. There we go. So I'm just going to add like the soft pink here. Oops. Alright, so we're gonna add the soft pink like right here. It does look purple, but I think that it's more of a pinkish tone. It's like a deep sort of pinkish tone. Do you do art as a hobby, or is it like a profession? I can't read. It's pretty nice, and you know what you're talking about. I do it as a hobby. I've always loved to do art as a hobby. I did want to become an illustrator, but I had changed my mind and thought that I wanted to teach others how to do art instead. But yeah, it's a hobby. I love doing art. Even if it's something like simplistic, like say a chibi for example, I love doing that because it's just so cute to do. And excuse me, practice makes perfect. I always tell that to beginners and such like that. Like, practice makes perfect. Even if it doesn't look good now, it'll look better in the future. Alright, let's go with another Gaussian blur again. No, it's too heavy-handed. I do, like I said this before, but when my server is up, I will have a day where it's just like showing tutorials and such like that, like either tutorial Tuesday or tutorial Thursday. I'm thinking about it. That will just be in the server for anybody who wants to learn how to draw, because people have been requesting that a lot, and when I streamed on Twitch, and they've been saying like, are you gonna do like a tutorial, like how to do line work and how to do all that sort of stuff? And I said, yeah, I will. I just have to like get everything ready. But now that it's near completion, I will be able to do it. And I will post in the server when it will be, like if it's on Thursdays or on Tuesdays. I'll just have to think about it. Alright, so I say that's good for the eyes, because we don't want to go too heavy with it. I feel like that's good, so we're gonna go with one more and add some more pink. I'm just gonna add like a pop of nice pink. There we go. I think the little pop of pink is nice. Grr, I'm so tired of editing thumbnails. Oh, you're editing thumbnails? Oh, I can understand the feeling. It can be tedious, but they are worth it in the end. Like, I have yet to make thumbnails for Fanart Friday. I'm thinking of doing those after I'm done. Is it hard to edit thumbnails? It depends. For me, it's like, for me personally, it's not hard. It just depends on the game. So yeah, I have friends who offered to help, but I won't be able to rely on myself. Oh, why do I feel like there's something missing here? Hold up, I feel like there's something missing here. Because there's this that's been bothering me. Hold up. I feel like I gotta go with a pen instead. Because there's that little thing that's bothering me. It's not there? Then where is it? I will go back to the drawing in just 1 second. I just don't know where this is. I don't know what layer it's in. Excuse me. It's not hard, I just want to stick to a style. Like, I can agree with Cake. There's like certain thumbnail styles that they're good, and others that are just too much. So I think it's this one. I think it just could be this one. Hold up. Yep, I think it's that one. Let me fix that, or that's gonna irritate me for the rest of the stream. It's not. Then it's you. No. No. I have to go layer by layer. I have to go through layer by layer just to find out which one it is. So the line work? I don't think it can be the line work. I don't think it can be the line work. I don't think so. I think this base just needs a little bit more of a touch up. Yeah, it needs a little bit more of a touch up. Oopsie. No, that's not what I wanted. I think I might have fixed it. I did not. I don't know what layer that is. That her eyes are all funky for some reason. I have no idea what layer that is. Yeah, I have no idea what layer that is. I would have to merge it all together to see, but I have no idea which one it is. Because when you see it from afar, you don't see it, but when you see it from close, it's a different story. Okay. Alright, let's put all of these together, because her makeup is done. And we should get to her nails too. Because even though you don't like her nails in this pose, they're very minimal, like you don't see them at all. It's still like, it's still worth it to add because she does have nails too. I don't know what layer that was, but I have fixed it and now I am happy. I'm very happy. Alright, that's much better. She's now pretty. So now let's add her a lipstick. I know I'm gonna go to like the nails as well, but let's add her a lipstick first. Even though this is gonna be the only pose that she'll need it. I put it on the wrong layer. I'm going to cry. And now this one is empty. There we go. Okay. So, we're just gonna be fine-tuning the lips a little bit. Just making sure that they're all nice and pretty. Because the lines that I put right here are just to see where the lips would be. Like the top lip and the bottom. Okay. Alright, so we can remove the lips. Or like the lip lines. We'll fix that in just a second. It's already filled in, so we're just gonna fix that. There we go. Now let's go back and fix her lips. It looks like she has a little scowl. I don't know why that she's like this. Like this little scowl, and I don't know why, but it's so cute. I think we should just make the mouth a little longer. There we go. Alright, now let's fix the shape of the lips a little bit. Still looks like a very tiny scowl, but it's okay. We'll work with it. It's cute anyway, so. I feel like I have to adjust where her mouth is now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust where her mouth is. Considering the fact that it's too high. And it'll just give her like a very ginormous chin. I'm going to do it the other way around. Excuse me. Right here. Right there should be good. Let's bring the mouth down just a little bit. Alright, let's see from afar. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Let's go back to the her skin and make those changes. To make the changes on her skin, because there's a little error that's right there. Excuse me. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now we could work on her lips. Let's change the color though, since it's not so heavy on like pinks and stuff. Let's change the color just a little bit. I think that red looks nice. That red looks really nice. It's a little break from the pink, so. Is it gonna go outwards? Yeah, it's gonna go out. Okay. Alright, now let's put this down here. And now let's start working on those lips. One thing I like to do with the lips whenever I go to color them is I like to add sort of a gradient. It helps a lot when you want to make them look more 3D. That's not the right word. I guess 3D is like the good word, like more 3D, more alive and such. Alright, so we're going to add some more warmth to her lips. Let's go with a little bit of a Gaussian blur. Yeah, a little bit of a Gaussian blur. Now that it's more dark on her lips, like right here. Alright, where is it? It's right here. Okay. Did I mess up? I think I might have messed up. You lower it down just a little bit. I think the red lips are actually pretty, like, it's fitting considering what we're gonna draw next for her after this is done. We don't want to go too heavy with the red, considering she has so much pink already. Alright, let's add a little shine. Actually, no. Let's go with a little bit of pink as well. Not like pink, but peach. Now that I said that, I can't get that song out of my head. Now we're gonna fix it. Right there. Okay. There we go. Now let's add the highlights. Go down here. Now finally the highlights. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so I would say that her body is done. Now we just need the nails, and then we can edit the rest. We just gotta copy paste it into the other parts. So her nails are like a dark brownish color. Yeah, like a dark brown. Dark red almost. Alright, now let's go back. The nail is going to be in like only 3 places, so we'll add the highlight here though. Why can't I add? Oh, it's because of the fact that I used a different color. I used her skin color. Okay. No, I want her nail color. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, let me just clear this for a second. Here we go. Now we can get back to work. I accidentally put it the wrong color. Alright, so here she is. Here is her skin all painted. She looks amazing so far. So, I'm going to put these down here. And we're going to copy it so that it can be in the other layers. So that I don't forget. Where's the other one? Here it is. Here's one of them. Alright. So now we gotta do this one. This one's gonna be a bit more tedious, but we can do this. Remove the liner. Here we go. I feel like it's best in this sort of like situation that we add like a little bit of like harshness towards the lines, considering the fact that her mouth is distorted and warped so badly. So after I fill in the color here, I'm going to, what is it? I'm going to add some like deep reds here, so there's more warmth. Yeah, we're going to add some like deep reds. Let's see. We don't want to go too dark with the reds, especially when it comes to this, because we're not trying to make her mouth look like it has I'm saying this for YouTube purposes, that it doesn't have so much jelly on it, because they don't like when a certain word is said. YouTube is like that, strangely enough. I don't know why. I'm out goofy. I know I can't say a certain word due to like certain words, mostly because of YouTube. I can say it technically, but in a very different way. Just blood. Right, YouTube is very sensitive with words. Yeah, they are. That's why it's kind of a tricky sort of tricky subject when speaking on YouTube, so. I'm trying to mimic the fan art that I saw where it's more extended outward, so. Here we go. Alright, now quick stretch. That's better. Okay. Let's add another layer. Let's see. It doesn't look the best, but it's supposed to look like this from all the fan art that I've seen. So. Alright, now let us add her teeth. Now that we have the mouth, like her gums added in. Let's add her teeth. There we go. Put it on the wrong layer again. We're gonna add like a little bit of a gradient to her teeth, considering the fact that they're I think a bit yellow towards the ends. Yeah, they're a little bit yellow towards the ends. Now we're gonna add the inside of her mouth. Alright, now we're gonna need a bit of a deeper, darker yellow. This will just be towards the ends of her teeth, because that's what I see in a lot of her, like a lot of her artwork, that it's like this. Right, there we go. And we're gonna add a little bit more so that it's like not too heavy, not too yellow, but just enough that it looks close enough to her fan art, or her official art too. Just mainly on the tops here. The bottoms of it will be slightly white. We'll lower down the opacity for the previous layer in just a little bit. Let's just add the whites at the bottom of her teeth. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Her teeth are finished. So now we just gotta do the inside of her mouth. Yeah, now the inside, and she, like, this portion should be done. Let's go back. Alright, let's go. Now let's add a darker sort of color on the inside of her mouth. She's not going to have her tongue out because I'm not going to draw her with like her mouth how it's supposed to be in game, where it's supposed to be open on the sides here. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Let's put this together. And now let's merge all of the pieces together. Alright, and here is Mileena without her mask. Honestly, like, it looks really good. I'm surprised I was able to pull this off. But here she is without her mask. Now, time to add it with her mask. That is not horrifying at all, is it? Okay. Oh no, did I mess up the line work here? I think I might have messed it up on accident. Hold on. Yeah, I might have messed up the line work here on accident. I didn't make it as it was in the previous layer. I can fix that quickly. Yeah, let me fix that and then we'll move on to the eyes. Alright, so let's work on the opacity here and bring up the other one so we're able to draw the mouth. Alright. Alright, so I think I might have fixed it. So let's go back. All right, there we go. Much better. So now it's with her mask. And, yeah. Her mask, but we're not going to do the mask now. We're going to save it for later, considering the mask is going to be colored with the clothes too. So we're going to save that for later. I'm actually going to put these into like little folders so that I don't forget. One thing to note as well, it's always best to have... Oh, mask, can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm going to draw the mask with the clothes, considering it's all just the same color, like the same shade of pink. So it would be mask on. I love doing these when I'm able to add layers, not layers, folders for my artwork, considering the fact that it makes it look so much cleaner, more clean and more organized. Mask off. That's a rule of thumb I always give to people. That you can always, like, if you want to do this sort of thing, you can. It's best to also add layers so that... My hair! I just noticed I let go of my hair! I'm sad. I'll put it back. But... But anyhow, it's best to do this considering you're more organized that way. And you don't want to rush into anything and like make a disaster of your artwork. So, remember, no, that's better. Alright. The small white spaces above the forearms. Oh, this is the background. Yeah, this is a part of the background when I was editing. So you guys don't have to worry about that. It's okay. This is just for like coloring purposes if I missed anything, so. Oh, yeah, that's a part of the background. You fooled me. This, see? It's a part of the background, so it's okay. So, no, don't be embarrassed. It's okay. I have this literally on just in case for like colors and such like that, so I can see where I need to put my colors. So now we're going to add her eyes. I don't think I can recover from this. No, you can't. It's alright. It's okay. Alright, so now let's do the whites of her eyes. This is the only one that's gonna have like this part white because the rest of them are going to be yellow. So let's do that. Oops. Yeah, the rest of it is going to be in yellow. I want to make this into like a gray, but for some reason it's not letting me. There we go. What I've seen people do is they add like a harsh line right here for the gray of the eyes. It brings out, like, it is really nice to have that, considering it makes, you don't want like a flat white color in the eyes. It'll just look very plain if you just add a flat white color. Plus, it'll also look very scary. Okay. So I'm gonna lower down the opacity here so it's not so harsh. Alright, now we're going to add a new layer for the... I think it's, her eyes are brown in this instance, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's add it so that we can make her eyes. I'm thinking of leaving either the line work like this, it's just one solid color, or make it soft, like change the colors around. As tedious as that is, I love doing that considering it has more of a softer look. It just feels right. It feels like it fits. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now let's shade the eyes. It's hard to see here considering like her eyes are such a deep chocolate brown, but it's more easy to see once the highlights are added. Alright, now we're gonna add more to her eyes. Let's put this together. There we go. So now let's lower down the opacity. And let's see. Alright, so Mileena's human self is done skin-wise. Wait a minute, am I missing something? I'm missing something, aren't I? Yeah, I'm missing, like, her nail here. I have no idea why it's not colored in, but let me fix that right now. Alright. So, this side is done. Let me just clean up some of the line work because I forgot. Okay. Let me see if it's on the rest of them. Alright, let's go back. On this one too. I think it's on the last one as well. Oops. Here we go. I will get to her eyes in just 1 second. Let me just work on these because I forgot to deal with that. And any mess ups we did, or I did. Alright, there we go. So now I need to paint the nails again. Yeah, I need to paint the nails again. How did I forget the nails? I thought I did it already. That must have been my mistake though. I just forgot her nails. Alright, last bit, and we can move on to her eyes. Here we go, now onto her eyes. So her eyes are like this. It has a golden orange like hue. So I want to make the, I forgot what it's called, but I want to make that like a sort of golden color. And the other part, I do want to make like a very vibrant sort of orange. I think it'll look really nice as a vibrant orange. The yawning, it's contagious. I know it can be contagious, but I can't help it. I woke up kind of late, so I can't help it. Okay, let's make this. Okay. Her eyes will be gold. Not a deep dark gold, but it'll be gold. That reminded me of a funny story. Back in high school, there was a teacher that I had that he would always hate when students would yawn because he said, "It is contagious. There is no yawning in my class." And everybody in the class thought it was actually very strange. And we didn't realize it, but he was actually right. So when he said that, he said that the first day of class, like, "I see my students do this. No yawning during class time. It is contagious and everyone will fall asleep." And we were just like, huh? Like, everybody in the class was so confused. They were just like, what is he going on about? At the time, we just thought it was like very strange. Let's turn on the opacity for this one too. Alright, there we go. In previous designs, she had a yellow ring around her eyes when they were like this. They say if someone yawns after you, it means they were paying attention to you. I felt like I've heard that before. I could be wrong, but I felt like I've heard that before. Mainly, I think on TikTok, but I think on somewhere else too. It's essentially what your professor said. I mean, true, but the way that he said it, like I said, the class thought it was just incredibly strange, just like, huh? Wait a minute, did it? No, I don't want to do that. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna make her eyes a very deep sort of orange. A very deep orange with, this would be like the yellow ring, because I like the yellow ring that she had in her previous design. I think it fits really well. Alright, now let's add the orange. There we go. I feel like we should add more of it. I didn't mean to zoom in like that, but we should add more of it, more of the orange, before we move on to the shading. Here we go. Now let's, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, go back to our airbrush and add the darker color under her eyes. I feel like it's too bright though. Let's clear it up. Yeah, that's way too bright. Okay. Alright, clear. Here we go. Now let's lower this down right here. Looking good so far. Alright, now let's add more to her eyes. Lower down just a little bit. And one more, which will be the dark part of her eyes, and then we're going to add a little light. We're down just a bit. There we go. That looks amazing. Okay. So we're going to put all of those together, but let's add the light first. I'm thinking it should be like a yellow. Maybe like this. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna move back, and I love how I did the eyes actually. It looks really nice. I really love how I did the eyes. So, excuse me. So before that, I'm gonna do this little trick that I do with eyes. I don't think I can pull it off this time. I don't think I can, but what I like to do is that, let's see if I can actually, hold on. I'll show you guys what I mean in just a second. I messed up. Okay. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to add a small sort of ring, which could technically be the yellow ring, but I do like to add this sort of dark ring around the eyes. It's a small space, so you can't really see it well. And the ring around the eyes just makes it look so pretty. But let's see what everything puts together. Okay. So now let's put all of that together. And I think her eyes are done actually. Normally eyes, like, cause I draw them so detailed, like it would take me forever to do. This is actually much faster than I thought. Alright, now let's copy, merge downwards. What happens here? Oh, never mind, I figured out what I did. There we go, much better. Alright, come here, you. No! Here we go, okay. So, I think the last thing that we're going to do, the last thing that we're going to do for tonight is her hair. So we're going to do her hair for tonight, and next Friday we're going to do her clothes. Yeah, so we're going to do her hair. But I really like how it's looking so far. Normally I don't use the paint bucket unless like I'm in a hurry and stuff, because I take my time with drawing. Okay, now we're gonna fill in all those small gaps so it's not empty. Because I don't want to leave these spots empty. If I do, it's gonna irritate me a lot. So. The sides of it are going to be like a lighter gray, considering it's like shaved on the sides. Oh, but I am being summoned, so I will be right back. I am back. Alright, now let's continue. Okay. How long have I been going for? Welcome back. Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep myself. No, don't do that. No, please. Nah. Please don't do that. But thank you. Okay. Let's also draw in this, like shade in this small curl here. And the one in the front. Okay. I did some some stupid thing with my thumbnail, but it's embarrassing, so I'll tell you later. No, I'll say it. What happened? Is everything just one color, or it's okay if you don't want to say it now. It's completely fine. I don't know why, but just with this pose, she looks like a model. Except when she, like what happens with her later, like she looks like a model. Also, I was told by one of my friends that whenever I do this, when my mic picks it up, it's like so relaxing when they hear this, when they just hear the, like the sound of my pen going off. I don't know if anybody was able to hear that, but it's like a sort of ASMR to them. Which some of my videos were considered like visual ASMR, considering it's relaxing to look at. I'm just gonna add something right here, considering it's like a darker gray. And I don't want to forget about that, so we're gonna add this right here. How long have I been going? Oh, I've been going for 2 hours. Oh my. I haven't even noticed. I was going for 2 hours straight. My longest stream was actually like my Wolf Among Us. It was on Twitch a really long while ago. It was like 3, nearly 4 hours. It was so long. I was so tired. I took a nap. Just like, chat, I need to take a nap like right now. Since these are metallic, we're gonna make it into a lighter color. Yeah, we're gonna make this a lighter color considering this is metallic. But I can hardly see. Here we go. Okay. Hint, game title poo poo. So the game title, let me guess what's messed up. My nose itches. Funny story, I was making a thumbnail for my Outlast series, now that you mentioned that, and I put myself so small in the corner. I asked one of my friends to see if it was good, and they're just like, what is that? What's that tiny thing that's screaming in the corner? I'm just like, that's me. That's me. Alright, now let's make the little metallic headpiece. I noticed it. And I was just like, I feel like I'm gonna keep it just because it looks funny. Like the little tiny thing that's screaming, that's me. And he was like, oh. It was funny though. Yeah, I'll keep it though, considering it is funny, so. I'm too scared to play that game again, but I have to. Outlast is like a pain in my side. It's just a different type of breed. I remember the first time I played it, and oh my god, it was way too terrifying for me. When I played Outlast for the first time, I literally screamed my heart out. I had to call one of my friends so that he could stay on the phone with me. It's like, I played it and now I'm scared. And he's like, really, Kramer? I'm just like, yes, I'm really scared. I scared myself. Can you stay on the phone with me? And he was like, fine. Okay. That makes you feel better. That's what I'm thank you when we just, we stayed on the phone for a little bit. I psyched myself out considering the only time I was free at that time was at nighttime, and I wanted to record it just to see how far I can get. Spoilers, I didn't make it very far. I did not make it very far. I was like, brr. But it's okay. I'll get over it someday. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's turn on the opacity a little bit, and there we go. That is for her little spider headband thingy. Oh no. I don't know what this thing is called. Spider scrunchie, I think. Right, now onto her hair. I think we messed up a little bit on the hair. Here we go. What should I do first? I think I'm gonna start with the shading first and then the highlights later. One of my favorite things to do when it comes to hair is the shading and the highlights in general. I love doing both. Because it just looks so nice. Just looks so nice and soft. I did have a brush that made it look specifically like hair strand, but I accidentally deleted it and now I can't find the page again. And I've used it on a few artworks, and now I did a different approach to styling hair. I go over the hair a couple of times like this so that it actually looks like hair. And it doesn't look like a blob. The pencil brush in this program in Medibank is so much fun to use regarding shading because it looks nice, especially with the pet brusher. The best part about it is that like you can make incredibly thin paint strokes or very thick ones, and it still looks good. Okay. So I'm not done with the hair just yet. We're gonna add some more depth to her hair because right now it looks flat. After stream, I'm gonna see what games I'm gonna do for tomorrow because I really want to do a game tomorrow, but I just don't know which one. I'd have to think about it though. Alright. Now we are midway there. Just gonna add some more shading here. Alright, it needs more here and towards the side as well. Okay. Now we can do the highlights. Let's lower this down just a little bit. There we go. And we're going to add the highlights in her hair. need to be larger when it comes to here. So that it could look nice and voluminous. Okay, now for the Gaussian blur. No, that's better. Okay. Now for the last step. More highlights and I think we could add sparkles, but still debating on sparkles. Alright, let's tilt her over. Okay. Let's clean this up a little bit because I think I made them too thick. Well, let's change the layer. Oh, and there's edges. Alright. So we're gonna add a little more warm. No, not warm. A little bit more brightness here. So that it can complement this well. Ba, 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 ba. Where is it? Okay, there we go. This can go under here. Lower it down just a little more. And there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere, okay. So, we just need it in the front, right here, and then right there, and we are done with the hair. Normally it shouldn't take me this long, but... Oh, I made my brush too big. But I'm very quick when it comes to shading in general. Sometimes I can make it very quickly, and other times I just take my time. Alright, let's tilt it again. I think I made it too harsh. Yeah, I made it too harsh. Did I mess up? I think I might have messed up. I put it on the wrong layer. Yeah, I was supposed to go here, but I messed it up. I can fix that though. Okay. Now we can do what I wanted, which is this. All right, now we go on to here. No. Better. Okay. So now her hair is done. Let's put all the pieces together. If it will let me. And her hair is all done. And her silver piece. Or I'm gonna call it a scrunchie. It's a scrunchie. Alright. Now let's put the pieces together. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. So, I think that's all we're gonna do for tonight. I've been going for like 2 hours and 30 minutes now? Okay. Yeah. So, we were able to do a lot more progress. I'm very happy about that. So, next time what we're going to do is we're going to start with the clothes. We're going to start with her clothes. We're going to start with the portion of her clothes. And her mask as well. And I think just some little effects. Yeah. Alright, yeah. So we were able to do her hair. I'll do a little close up on what we did. So let me put this back. So a little close up on what we did. We did her scrunchie, we did her hair, her skin. We did a lot today. So for her normal self, with her mask off and with it on, but we will get to the rest next time. I'm very happy with what we did for tonight. Let me stop my music. Well, that was a lot for tonight, but I said this before, I'm still very happy with it. But that's enough from me. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.